Good morning everybody, welcome to Edinburgh International Airport. Started a little bit earlier, just reflecting the fact. I do apologise, you can hear a bit of rustling there. Very much the case that we're expecting quite a bit of rain, so everything's under bags. So I'll try and tread carefully. Anyway, I'm Mark, and this plane is inbound from Budapest. On the basis, one in, one out from Ryanair. This 737-800 off to Stansted. Grateful if folks could confirm they can hear me okay. A bit noisy at this exact minute, but you get the general idea. Our JetBlue arrival is running early. That's why we've started early. Just checking you can hear me okay. I know I asked that question a minute ago, but I've just switched the shotgun mic off just to see if that's better, because obviously you can't hear the rustling of the bag. Muffled, says Rab. Is it still muffled? I'll try something different if it is. Right, let me get to the task at hand. Finessing the sound. Good morning, Lloyd Bell. Okay, Rab, is it less muffled now? Deborah's okay. I'm just going to tweak something else then. It's all a journey, isn't it? So I think how I would do this. No, actually, I think I'll leave it. It sounds okay in my headset. Not quite what it usually is, but literally everything is under a bag. So, you know how it is. You have to kind of roll with the punches a little bit in this game. But no, if it sounds okay, we'll take that. If the weather holds like this, we've had a major result. If it goes the way it could go, the weather's going to be coming straight at my position here on the mound. So anyone that's unfamiliar with Edinburgh Airport, I'm currently at the 06 end of the runway, which is where the ops have been running so far. So we'll do this in a slightly different order. So from the top of the chats, name I can see first is Rab H, who we've already exchanged greetings and practical insight on sound. I don't think it's going to stay dry for long, if I'm honest. If I look out towards the east, I'm sure I can see the sign of rain on the far horizon. The weather is actually coming from the northeast, which is a bit more of that kind of thing. So it's a bit better there, and if I just rotate you over there, you can see that the margins are relatively fine. I'm just wondering if I can swap something over. Anyway, back to the chat. In fact, I can't help myself. Okay, I'm just wondering if that is a little bit better on sound. If it's not, tell me. The drizzle is just turning up. Oh, at least we had a dry setup. So, sorry to press the sound question again. How is that working for you sound-wise? Better. Roger that. Sometimes when you set up for both mics and you drop one out, it has an adverse effect on the other. Whereas I've just set it just to the one now, and the drizzle is just starting to pick up. Lloyd, I can't see you, but I'm sure you're there. You're hardcore. Oh dear. Oh, our friend from Japan. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. I'm sure it's the same person that said hi to us before. Good morning to you. And if we haven't met before, I'm Mark. Lucky 7. Yeah, I think I should be less muffly now. We're in full wet mode. Full wet mode. So good morning, Lucky 7. Good morning, Deborah. Alexandra Wood, hello to you. All the action heavily weighted between sort of 7:45 and 9 o'clock, I guess, with the Air Canada departure. Plane you're looking at is off to Alicante, courtesy of Jet2. So where were we? Good morning, Alexandra Wood. Hope you are good. And Tech for Home Kit, hello to you. Lloyd, I've said hi to Gary Fleming. Hello to you, buddy. Jonathan McD. Good morning, Jonathan. And also Janine K. Hope you're both doing fine. Or better. Daniel Watkins. Hello, Daniel. Thank you, Lucky 7, for confirming on sound. I'm glad I took the plunge. Do keep me straight on that, though, if unexpectedly it goes off in a different direction. We've got a very good sound setup now in the dry. In the wet, the extra gizmo I've got, I can't deploy because I've got no way of protecting it. So as always folks, that gentle plea for early likes, get us going with YouTube, goes a long way. Morning. Okay, back to the zone. What's up, my friend?
You bizjet TV?
No. Do you know, that's the nicest thing that's been said to me for a long time. No, I'm plain sailing aviation. I'm Mark.
Plain sailing aviation?
Yeah, yeah.
That one? No.
No, well, you wouldn't do. You haven't heard of Big Jet TV. I'm like Small Jet TV.
Small Jet TV. Well, good to meet you, Mark.
Likewise, you are?
I'm Jim Ramsey.
Jim Ramsey.
I hold up a group called Scottish Aviation Photographers, SAP, on Facebook.
Good to
Are you
meet
a
you, pal.
member?
No, but...
Well, you will be soon.
There you go. I'll be happy to be part of it. Okay, back to the chat. John Rucroft. Hello to John Rucroft.
Leave you in peace.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Jim, anyway. 900M. Hello to you. Lloyd Bell says hi. You know Lloyd, don't you?
Oh, aye.
There you go.
Don't get me on your camera.
Hang on. You're on. I bet you, if Jerry Dyer is watching this and I've been mistaken for him, it's ruined his day. And I'm not laughing for that. I should have said yes on Big Jet TV. So this Jet 2 departure, Jet 2 holidays, is off to Split, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing, probably about 10:30. I think originally we said we'd run till 11 o'clock, but we've started best part of half an hour early, and as subscribers and members will know, the second part of the show sees us heading north to Aberdeen, see what the rain's like there. Glenn's Aviation Love and Mizamaz, hello to you both. Sorry I missed your first drive through the chat. It kind of, as I always complain, every show it kind of comes out in fits and starts. Right, we can't be far off from our Jet 2 arrival. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what conditions we're going to get to take this show down in. I've got that planned for, you'll be relieved to know. JetBlue is fairly small minutes out, now looking at 7:49 for an arrival, 6 minutes or so. Just in the last part of its northerly leg before it turns starboard for final approach. Yeah, Lucky 7, definitely small Jet TV. Or even smaller Jet TV. So I better tell you a couple of other practicalities as well, folks. There's no fireworks today because I'm assuming I won't be able to get in the box. Plus I need to save power. Same with the in-stream second camera that I use. It's all about energy management and the fact I don't expect to be able to get into the broadcast box to be able to toggle anything. So we'll acknowledge everything as we go and you know the kind of thing, but I've gone literally belt and braces full wet setup today, just like we did for Storm Babbitt. Nell W, good morning to you. Hope you're keeping well. Planes and trains. You know I love that shot. Right, I'm just going to park us here for the moment so I can see where this Jet 2 has got to. So the inbound plane, A321 Neo, currently at 3,500 feet, departed New York JFK 6 hours and 10 minutes ago and counting. So have I said hi to Tony Cage? I'm not sure. You know me, I'll do it twice rather than drop the ball. So good morning, Tony. Hope all is good. Wave from Mark as well. Alex Lester, hello to you. And who else is joining us? Brian Pounder. Hi, Brian. And Mikey. Oh, Debbie as well. Good morning, Debbie. And we've got Swiss 6 minutes out, says Lucky 7. I thought that was an Edelweiss for today. You know I've got a bit of an Edelweiss fetish. I don't know if fetish is actually the right word to use. I'm very keen on Edelweisses. It's like I'm starting a cold as well. So I'll try and keep... Yes, oh no, it is a... Lucky 7, I wanted you to be wrong for once. Yeah, so inbound we have a Swiss 320. And good morning to Aviation in 4K. So hope everybody is doing well this morning. Earlier start than usual. Spotters turning up left, right and centre, including all the usual rogues. Morning, Dane. This is the place to be. It rocks at the mound. Right, I can see something on the far horizon. Could that possibly be the Swiss arrival? I'd like to think it is. No, it's the JetBlue. I like that idea better. So...
It's not the Canadian.
No, that's already been and I've got that. Came late, didn't it?
Yeah, I got the... I left home at 6:50. All the lights were green, got here 6:58. Just in time to run to the mound to get the exec jet landing at 7.
Oh, I saw that one come in, the Washington one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wondered if that was JetBlue execs coming in early to basically, you know, greet the plane or something. It was. I'm not sure where JetBlue are headquartered. Oh. It's very unlikely to be that. It just occurred to me.
And then I waited for the Air Canada to land.
Anyway, planes at hand.
Okay.
You're right, Dane, you're not in shot, mate. Tell you what, shooting through a bag, which is what this is, it's a little bit tricky. Right, here we go.
I don't know what I'm doing today.
Just watch yourself. I'm just going to swing round. And there she is, folks. JetBlue, welcome to Edinburgh. Let's wait for it to vacate. Edinburgh Aviation and Penguins Tech Stuff, good morning to you both. So a very warm welcome to anybody that has just joined the show. I'm very mindful that people coming and going all the time, working day and all that for many. Oops. Welcome to Edinburgh. I'm Mark, on air with you till... Keep still. Sorry about that. As I was saying, on air with you until about 10:30 here from Edinburgh. Always that early plea for likes. Next plane in, a Swiss A320. So we've seen the JetBlue in and we get to see it go. If memory serves me, somewhere around 10 o'clock. I rather thought they were going to give this a water cannon salute, being an inaugural route and all that. So I'm a little bit behind with the chat, so... Rob, have I said Jet 2 instead of... I have seen some Jet 2s today, but you're right. But, well, you're half right. You're not getting a telescope out of it. Mikey says pouring it down in town. I think we're not going to last, are we? There's no way we're going to be that lucky. But I'll ride my luck. I'll probably pay for it when we get up to Aberdeen later. But I think I'd rather have the bird in the hand now. Chris Scapulflu. Oh, sorry, my glasses. Scapulu. Hello, my friend. Sorry, I made a hash of trying to pronounce your name. But genuinely pleased to say hi. Hello, David Lionel Black. Oh, here's a bit of heavy action for us, folks. We are spoilt, aren't we? I'm just going to leave the... I'm going to stay with the JetBlue for the minute. Just curious if they're going to give it a hosing. and even if we'd even see any of that hosing. Well, you got the answer to that question. No. I did go the extra yard for you though, team. Try my best. Yeah, David Black, the weather up the A1 was vile. It was a good all the way up most of the journey. In fact, I actually wondered what we'd be seeing when we got here. I know the rain's supposed to be coming, but I wasn't even sure we'd have any visibility to work with. So this is a right result. We've got the star plane, and it's dry, and importantly, we got to set up in the dry. Good morning, Abby Garvey. What's the weather doing in Aberdeen at the minute? What have I got to look forward to? Lowlander, hello to you, and Crystal White, all the way out there in Oz. How you doing, Crystal? You're right, Mikey. I thought they'd put it on the front side of the terminal, but for some reason they've decided they're going to give it a jetting down, basically out of sight. Which, I suppose they've got their own in-house media team are going to be all over it. That's what you would think. Good morning, Paul Usher. How goes it, Paul? Right, let's get up and running. So we've got a plane inbound. Let's deal with the plane inbound, shall we? And that is an EasyJet from London Gatwick. Next plane, folks. So no mystery where this great thing's going. Doha, saying hello to 30-degree temperatures, lots of sunshine. What's not to like? So, big plane going out, big plane coming in. United Airlines 757-200, inbound from New York, Newark, is now on final approach. Yay! So the inbound aircraft departed 6 hours, 10 minutes ago. Lucky 7. Have we got a hose pipe ban in force already? Oh, I don't know. So where are we at the minute? We are Paul Usher. We've said hi to. Tell you what, let's get the inbound United. So we get to see 3 inbound United Airlines movements, 3 in, 3 out. I think we only get to see 2 out. Right, back in the chat. Debbie, are you sure that there's not enough water in Scotland? There looked to be plenty on the road this morning. Abby says cloudy in Aberdeen. Abby, I'm making you responsible for the weather. Keep it that way, please. It'll go a long way. Now, W, have fun at your briefing. And thanks so much for joining us. I hope you have a great morning ahead. Hope to catch you later at Aberdeen if we don't see you again. Terry the artist is in the house. Good morning, Tell. Tina York, hello Tina York. Happy Thursday. We are getting nearer to Happy Friday, aren't we? We really are. Oh, winding it up, ready to go. See you later, Janine K. Have a great day at work. So plenty of transatlantic action in this phase of the show. JetBlue and United Airlines just wetting our whistle. We've got Delta Airlines inbound with their 767 from Boston pretty shortly. We've also got the United Airlines Chicago flight inbound. And that's just me scratching off the top of my head. You on to the next gig?
I've got to go home, have breakfast now.
You coming back?
And take the laundry out. I don't think I'll be back there.
I'll be gone by 10:30 anyway.
Yeah, I might go to the other side for the WestJet. You're going to Aberdeen, are you?
Yeah. I'm not going to find you there again, am I?
No, I'm going to Biggleswade tomorrow for the C-47s.
Ah, very good.
I was at Prestwick yesterday to get 3 of them. There's a 4th one arrived last night. So I don't know if I'll be going through to Prestwick today. I hope not.
So next inbound, an EasyJet from Bristol. An A320. Well, safe travels, my friend. Okay. See you next time.
Yep. See you.
And that's not that plane. I've miscalled that. That looks very Embraer-y to me. Yeah, it's not an EasyJet. I clicked on the wrong icon. Oh dear. I'm going to blame Dane though, because he was chatting to me about his travel plans, and I've only got an IQ of about 85, so it's happy travels, mate. I clicked on what looked like the nearest plane on finals and got the wrong blinking one. I can see the one I should have got, so the next plane is definitely an EasyJet from Bristol. Oh dearie me. Good morning, Goosey. Hello to Goosey. And Imam Solihin. Hello, Imam. Right, I think I might be nearly caught up, so let's have a look. Yeah, EasyJet followed by Aer Lingus. So the action is running pretty continuous, even if I've conspired to find grass to show you. There you go, there's a plane. While we await our inbound EasyJet. Still the rain hasn't really shown up. You can feel the drizzle kind of hanging on the air really, but so far so good. I'll take that. Not too windy, but I think that is going to evolve probably in the next couple of hours. currently a northerly wind. Only downside is it's blowing straight at us, so as long as it doesn't strengthen appreciably between now and when we finish at 10:30, job's a good one. Right. So mindful as well, people will be in the show that missed the previous intro. I'm Mark, here at Edinburgh International Airport. Pretty distinctive there, Ryanair on its way out. Let's find out where. Next inbound is that Aer Lingus from Dublin that departed 40 odd minutes ago. And if I had to take a wild guess, I'm going to say this Ryanair is off to Dublin. Nah, Prague. This here was a wild guess. Just about got visual on the inbound plane. It's just a twinkle on the horizon, so we'll not task the camera there yet. Thank you, Lucky 7. United from Chicago, 10 minutes out. As I say, the transatlantic action is falling heavily in that sort of first, sort of before 9 o'clock type period, which is handy. Oh dear, Rab says flight radar 24 showing heavy rain. Oh, shower time after United lands, so we've probably got about 10 minutes of dry running then. Oh blow. I told you I was set up for full wets. As long as the wind doesn't drive hard at the camera, because that will be coming at us on exactly the view you've got there. No way of really protecting against that. But so far, we've kind of got lucky. Which reminds me, I've got something I need to switch on. It's all right saying we're lucky. If I fail to charge everything up in good time, Aberdeen could get tricky. Oh no, we're getting a noisy park up, and I haven't got my noise reduction kit with me. See if we get a wave, an apologetic wave. Not so much. Oh right, Rab H. That's nearly as much fun as the Jet2 JetBlue. Okay, I'm obsessed with the rain prospects here. Absolutely obsessed, because setting up in the rain is extremely difficult. Taking down in the rain, particularly when you want to use the kit quite quickly afterwards, well, uncharted territory. But I'm thinking, not so keen. Good morning, Andy C. Lucky 7. I'm sure there's a song that you could set to that. Things can only get wetter. May not have sounded exactly like that, but in my defence, I can barely hear my own voice. Inbound then, we've got a British Airways Heathrow shuttle, departed 52 minutes ago, an A320-200 Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Lima. If I logged into Flight Radar, I might even be able to tell you how old it is. Tell you what, we'll do that in a minute. So next arrival is a KLM from Amsterdam, 737-800. Smiley Dolphin time. We should be back for some transatlantic action now, I'm thinking. That United 757, the second of the day, inbound from Chicago. slightly ahead of schedule, was due in at 8:25, departed the Windy City 6 hours 47 minutes ago. The 757, 26 years of age. Nell W's back from the briefest of briefings. We love you, Nell. They're the best kind of briefings. Debbie, is the singing coming later then? Oh dear. I'm having a laugh and a half, to be honest. It's amazing, all the spotters are gone now. They've got the JetBlue. I suppose they're going to go for a cup of coffee and come back later, which is probably what I would do if I was taking stills. So good morning everybody, anyone that's just joined the show. I'm Mark, welcome to Edinburgh. If you knew who I was anyway, no worries. How you doing? So United Airlines inbound as described. Hot behind them, Delta Airlines from Boston with their 767. So you're going to get to see a 757 and a 767 in consecutive order. Can't whack that. Good morning, Licks. You're right, Nell W. Singing this early, what's going to happen at Aberdeen later? Normally get blown away by all those helicopters and just, oh dear. I was up this morning at 2:45. I hadn't set the alarm for them, but I realised I was too excited to sleep any longer. 58 years of age. Good morning, Dopey Gorp. How you doing, pal? I do wish this Ryanair would do one. I've just got visual on the inbound Delta. Good morning, H. How you doing? Right folks, hold on, it's Delta time. No, not that one. This one. Wowee, Charlie Brown. Some 767 emoji action as well from Rab H, Dopey Gorp, Gary Fleming as well. Looks like we've got an ATR in next. An ATR 72-600 inbound from Dublin. Small minutes away. Wind strength just starting to pick up a little bit now. So, welcome to Edinburgh, anyone that has just joined the show. Right, Rab H, that's the real shower time, is it? After you've got the ATR. So the Ryanair you're looking at is off to Budapest. I think we got that at the beginning of the show, actually, the inbound flight. I do wish the one that was next to me would scoot on a bit though. I'm sure you do as well. We might be getting a bit of joy. We are. You'd think I'd remember where this plane was going, but the noise has drowned it out of me. And passage of time. Prague, in case you wondered. Brian Pounder, I think scrambled eggs is definitely the way to go. Those 2-for-1 moments. We'll go with this one though. So that was Prague, this is Budapest. Let's just quickly have a look and see what the cloud is doing on Meta. Okay, Meta says light rain, 12 degrees, cloud ceiling, 2,300 feet. That feels about right in terms of the ceiling. I think light rain is more drizzle, to be honest. Three knots of crosswind. Still quite gentle paced at the minute. Is that what it is, Rav? Are they slipping each other down the taxiway and en route to do a bit on the old fuel burn? Another Ryanair, can't believe it. Where are they all coming from? This sequence of Ryanair's is never ending. Christopher Boys, hello Christopher. Doing well at this end, pal. And dry at the moment. Of course you can quote me later on in the stream if it gets a bit Larry on the old weather front, say I tempted fate, because I did say that we'd stream the JetBlue debut regardless of the weather, and then watch the weather forecast literally fall on its backside. Oh, can't believe it, telescope alert. Kind of think spring has been put on hold. Spring has not sprung, or it had sprung, and now it's been recompressed. Lucky 7, no worries. Thank you for actually joining the early part of the show. No, not easy. Have a great day. Hope it all goes well for you. Oh my lord, Abby Garvey. Meta for Aberdeen. Drizzle and overcast at 300 feet. Still these bags of time to scrape a bit of that cloud away. We of course will be on air from Aberdeen from 3 o'clock this afternoon. So if you like your jets, turbos and choppers combi, Aberdeen is the place to be with plain sailing aviation from 3 o'clock. Perhaps with a bit of rain as well. I'll tell you what, since Brian Pounder has mentions scrambled eggs, that's all I can think about, apart from the planes, of course. I think it's a racing certainty that scrambled eggs will be making its way onto my plate tomorrow breakfast time. Although I suppose I ought to be a good boy and have a poached egg, but not sure about that. There's the tower. Scrambled eggs, I'm feeling much more sure about. Crikey, JetBlue is transponding at the minute. They go for a swift turnaround. Came in monster early, so they'll be well advanced. Debbie cooked at the hotel, staying at the Holiday Inn at Aberdeen. So I will be literally working my way along and probably going to go for something a bit like beans, scrambled egg, 1 hash brown, because I'm supposed to be careful with stuff like this, and probably just the 1 banger, unless they're kid-size ones, in which case something bigger. Oh, Audrey's back in the chat. How did you do it? I am intrigued. Very intrigued. Tech being tech and all that. Because it's horrible when you lose a bit of your functionality and you don't know what you did. So looking at what we expect in the next 20 minutes, Edelweiss, oh no, it's Swiss, isn't it? I thought it was Edelweiss, but it's clearly not. They depart at 10 to 9. Air Canada is due out at 9 o'clock. I'm expecting some slippage on Air Canada, on account that they came in at about 20 past 7, so they were some way shy of being on time, but we will get them in the back end of the show. I have filmed that one, folks, so I will put that out as a members first clip in the next day or two, actually. So all good on that front. Lottie Lou, good morning to you, Lottie Lou. Hope you're keeping well. Eggs Benedict. I don't even know anyone called Benedict. Does anyone in the chat know anyone called Benedict? You know, say sort of names fall out of fashion, or were they ever in fashion, or whatever. Right, let's just find some action. I wasn't expecting any gap in play during our run time, to be honest. But you know the way it goes. Expect the unexpected. So yeah, on the deck, the only thing I see transponding is JetBlue. Now, let's just double check what time they are due to go. I think they're around 10 to 10 or something in that region. So they can transpond as much as they want. They ain't going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Ooh, we've got Air Baltic in today, I see on the listings, and obviously doing some heavy lifting for Lufthansa, the Munich service. Yeah, Air Canada looks 15 minutes late according to Flight Radar. Swiss is also looking late, 15 minutes late. EasyJet due out 10 to 9. British Airways due out an A321 Neo, that is, as well, at 10 to 9. Yeah, Lingus off to Dublin 8:30. Well, it's 8:36, so come on guys, give us a plane. Hawkeye Dinu, hello to you. Hope all is good. It's not bad, you know. I mean, look, it's not raining, so I'm on a win, aren't I? Really, I'm not being drenched. There's a slight nip in the air, but I've basically try not to laugh too much, folks. But I've come in my allotment coat, so I'm just having a random panorama. Yeah, I come in my allotment coat because I can get. It's got more pockets in it, and I've got like little folded bits of tissue paper, you know, the thick blue roll type stuff you get, can't think what it's called now, for lens wiping and other bits and pieces. I've got a conveyor belt of bits of dry paper, absorbent dry paper. Oh yeah, you're right, Debbie. Benedict Cumberbatch. I got the feeling, didn't he go Harrow or somewhere else quite upper echelon? So I'm guessing, I don't remember growing up with many Benedicts on our street, to be fair. But yeah, you're right, there is an actor. Oh, goosey. Ketchup, definitely. Scrambled egg sarnies. I've never tried the scrambled egg sarnie, but I do like scrambled egg with a dash of ketchup on it, or even a little dash of Worcester sauce. Debbie, I'm trying to rustle your plane up, I really am. No, that's not weird. You know, I think scrambled egg and tomato sauce, definitely. I can see it working in a sandwich, to be honest. Although I think you need some pretty thick bread to make it do its bizzo. Kind of hilarious, really. I've not got my plug-in camera deployed, and I could have gone to camera and just generally amused you with my decrepit demeanour. Ooh, Audrey says a phone fixed itself. I wonder what that was then. Well, I suppose at the end of the day, if it's fixed itself, you're on a winner. This tablet that I always moan about, without fail, every stream, you know, it was a nice price, so it has its place in my life, but oh, crikey, I'm just proving the case in point, really. I've yeah, the touchscreen leaves a lot to be desired. Anyway, next plane in. Debbie wanted a plane. We have Scotland's finest heading on in with their Kirkwall flight, an ATR 72-600, 8 years of age. Golf Lima Mike Tango Charlie is coming our way. Small minutes out. Says 1 minute on flight radar. I'll say a couple of minutes. Currently at 2,300 feet or thereabouts. Good morning, Jack McAlpine. How you doing? You'll see me in 40 minutes. Where are you heading, Jack? Are you Kirkliston or are you going to the Mound? Oh, I can't do fireworks, Yvonne, today either. That's a wounder, sorry. Yvonne V, thank you so much for being a member of Plain Sailing Aviation. In fact, I tell you what, I could do the fireworks, couldn't I? Because it's not raining. If it starts raining, I won't be able to do anything like this, but just bear with the screen as it is. I'm just going to make this up as I go along. You know I'm good at that. Let's find some fireworks. Fireworks found. So, and God dear, iterative learning this. Do you know what? These fireworks are off Yvonne V. Is that at a more genteel level? Thank you for your support, Yvonne. Good morning to John Mackenzie. Hello to you. Oh, you've caught up the JetBlue on catch-up. It nearly caught me out, John. It came in pretty early. Luckily, I woke up pretty early as well, so I wasn't caught off balance, and we caught a dry setup as well, so that was easier. Ah, right, Debbie. Ode to Yossi Hughes. Got you. No, Deborah Speller. We had some dry matches. Right, there's a plane. Let's get some planes on. I'm sort of half tempted to take the bag off the camera, but I know what'll happen if I do. And it's a devil to get on once the rain starts. So, on air till 10:30 UK time is the adjusted flight plan. We started a bit earlier, reflecting the fact that the JetBlue arrived around 7:45. There we are. Proof positive, we're still at the airport, not at some kind of wildlife park. Somebody else on finals, I see. We'll cut to that in a minute. Next plane in is a Ryanair from Dublin, 737 MAX 8, brand new, pretty much, pretty much, couple of months old, March 2024. It entered service, so yeah, still going to have a bit of the old new plane whiff. Still twinkling on yon horizon at the minute, so I'm not going to go too lally too quickly. Good morning to Stephen Boyd. Jack McAlpine, I will look out for you. Although if it rains when you turn up, I'm going to hold you personally responsible. DB Bassman, member for 9 months of plain sailing aviation. Good morning to you, sir, and let's do some fireworks. Thanks for your support, pal. Right, just in the nick of time for our inbound Dublin flight. Political bias. Good morning to you, PB. Yeah, I think the turboprop sound we got off that Logan Air that came in a small number of minutes ago is just limbering us up for what is to come. I just can't wait to be back at Aberdeen. I'm just hoping that the weather's reasonably kind to us. Bit of drizzle we can handle. As I was saying to friends in the show earlier, setting up in the dry is the biggie. I have got a method of setting up in the wet, which I was expecting to use today. It would be fantastic if I don't have to use it this afternoon either. Bit of bird scaring going on there. So it looks to me like we have a bit of a pause on arrivals. This was a working day, would you? JetBlue still bleeping away, but not due to go yet a while. Tell you what, folks, for your kind indulgence, as it's what, getting on for 4 and a bit hours since I last ate. Let's have a little bit of a not very noisy snack bar. Of course, you'll tell me if it is noisy. I'll just eat it in super slow-mo. Must still be waiting for a gate. Do you know, I cannot see, for the looking, where JetBlue is listed for departure. Just not jumping off the page at me. Anybody who's kind enough in the chat to tell me, that'd be really appreciated. I'm liking that DB Bassman. The one more plane clause. Back-to-back Jet 2s is going to be nifty, isn't it? Because we get the Max 8 from Toronto and the Dreamliner from Calgary. So, really looking forward to that. Ah, we've got some movement. And where might this beauty be going? Bristol. An A320-200, 12 years of age. Golf Echo Zulu Uniform Lima. Showing out on the taxiway, coming our way. Good morning, Sidewinder. Hello to you, good day. Much love from this end too. Crikey, 12:30 dB Bassman. That's why I couldn't see it in the time range I was looking at. I assumed it was going to be going back out again within a couple of hours. My prep got interrupted yesterday by some domestic errands, so I kind of prepared for the first sort of hour of the show with all the transatlantic arrivals, and then had to pitch in on something else because we look after the granddaughter during the working day, if you will, Monday to Thursday. Had to nip into town for something and then never completed the research, but very lazily assumed they'd turn the plane round within a couple of hours and back it would go. Well, by then, by 12:30, we'll be well on our way to Aberdeen. All being well. Thanks as well, Abby, for confirming on that. So here's your next departure team, Bristol bound. Looks like a Ryanair is also sneaking out now, so traffic levels just picking up. I'm not sure what some rowies is, DB Bassman. Is this some sort of Scottish thing? That, I don't know. I'm going to get hoisted up or something, am I? Or is it just some sort of additional protection against savage elements? Because I'm certainly expecting that. It's a good question you asked, Debbie. I'll leave it to my learned friends who know better in the chat. I don't think I've seen an Aberdeen flight from Edinburgh during one of my streams recently, but to be fair, I only have elastic recall, to be honest. Ah, right, DB Bassman, got you. I'm not getting a beating or something then. Oh dear. Alright, what can I see beyond this and the Ryanair that is further up? See if we can get a wave. See how jocular today's pilots feel. Feeling jocular? Feeling happy? Feeling good about life? See you later, Dopey Gore. Thank you so much, mate, for supporting us. Really appreciate that. Should be a turn and burn this. Don't think airspace looks that congested. Track is certainly clear. He's rounding the bend like he means to go. He's going. Serenity reigns. Where's that Ryanair gone? There it is. Haven't got much of it, but we're just going to loiter on it for the moment. Just for the moment. Right folks, I'm just going to have a quick check round my kit, just in case this is my last opportunity to do so before any bad weather turns up. Kinda gotta take it while you can, can't you? Or haven't you, should I say. Right, it all seems like it's working. In fact, let's take the lid off the box for a minute. Let some of the heat out. Good morning, Alibi 58. How goes it, my friend? What's the weather doing with you? Right, so I see we've got a Ryanair showing for Hamburg departure. I think the plane you are on is, with the camera at the minute, is just the way it's the inbound Dublin plane has been parked up. So let's just rotate the camera just so slightly. Tasty looking deck of tails. Yvonne V with a triple of Ryanairs. It's odds on, nailed on, written in the stars that the next departure is going to be a Ryanair. You just know. The ubiquitous Ryanair. But no, don't adjust your set. You are not at Stansted. You are at Edinburgh International Airport. We do have an aircraft on finals. That's a handy thing, isn't it? For a live stream, plane inbound. And that plane inbound is an EasyJet from Belfast. An A320-200, Golf Echo Zulu Tango Mike. 14 years of age, currently a little bit above 1,000 feet. Debbie, part 2 today, traffic and weather etc permitting, because obviously weather impacts on setup time, so I've allowed a fair margin. 3 o'clock is the absolute plan. If it looks unlikely that I can get fired up for then, and I think I will, I'll put a quick post out to advise what the revised time is, but expect 3 o'clock. And if I've got the calculations right on power and recharging, the plan is to finish about 7 o'clock. There's a Dash 8 I think that goes out 10 to 7 or something like. Be quite nice to finish on. Right, who's coming down the catwalk? We did say it was going to be a Ryanair, didn't we? I'll reveal all in a second. Figuratively, of course. There you go. You'll probably just about catch me setting up Abbey Garvey. I think the plan, if it all goes to script, is I'm going to get parked up at the railway station. There's a really nice cafe there. The political bias always remembers the name of it. For some reason, I never remember the name of it. So I'm going to probably pop in there, get a brew, and then take the plunge, get set up round on the mound by Gamma Aviation. There is the plan. There is the blueprint for the rest of the day. So what we got inbound? Another ATR, getting us prepped up for later on. So inbound from Dublin, we've got an Aer Lingus ATR 72-600, 10 years of age. Coming our way imminently. Currently a bit over 3,000 feet. I think, Abby, that might well be it. PB, are you still in the chat? Thank you. You're both right, and I ain't got a blinking clue, but I know where it is. It's got a lovely ambience there. Yeah, I always stop there. I say always, I've been twice, but now I've discovered it. That's exactly where I'm going. I run on tea, so I've got to get a brew before I throw myself into anything else. Powered by tea. Really, I should get some kind of tea bag sponsorship. Yorkshire Biker, how you doing, buddy? Hope all is good. Happy Thursday. Feels odd to be streaming on a Thursday, to be honest. We don't normally do a Thursday, do we? But we're into a, I don't know, it's a great week or so, isn't it, really, with some unusual movements. We had the C-17A at Newcastle unexpectedly earlier in the week. Wasn't planning on doing that one. Proper bonus moment. And then with the JetBlue service starting up, see how I resisted saying Jet 2? It was all JetBlue. Oh dear. I'm bound to mess that one up again at some point. Anyway, by the by, I'd always said we'd come here and catch the inaugural flight, so that's what we've done. Which is all good. Not that we'd normally stream a Thursday. And I figured we were overdue a trip to Aberdeen. And after we did unexpectedly well during the course of Friday's show, it seemed to be a good idea to just reinvest it straight away on an ABZ foray. Of course, the weather forecasts look a lot kinder, as they tend to do at longer distance, but I don't know, if you're always waiting for the weather, you'll never go anywhere. So, oh, Aer Lingus nudging out. The inbound ATR from Dublin is on finals. We'll go to that momentarily. Good morning, David Bone. Hello to you. I couldn't do a cheeky pint during the show, David Bone, for practical reasons. Without getting too graphic. No. It'd be mayhem, can you imagine it? Sometimes it's mayhem anyway. Alright. So I think I'm a little bit heavy on the touch there. For viewers that might have just joined the stream and don't know, everything's under a bag in preparation for the rain that is, well, I might take the bag off for the last half hour of the show, but I know if I take it off now, I'm going to get wet. Right, let's have a look, see. The ATR has vacated. It's like British Airways are pushing back with, I think it's an A321 from, certainly from here it looks like that. Aer Lingus A320 though, the plane you are gazing on. Gary Fleming says, raining in Leith. Can our luck hold? Okay, I think I said I saw something pushing back with the British Airways tail. I think it must be that one. Yeah, pretty sure that is the case. Loiter us there momentarily. So, ooh, 100 likes up. At least I'm hoping that's what it is. Thank you everybody that's hit the like button. If you've yet to do so, you know it goes a long way with a small channel in particularly, but all channels to be truthful. I'm just going to go back up the chat. So David Bone was the last comment I remember. Yeah, and you are right, David. I think Mark chilling out with the benefit of a couple of decent brews inside him would be an interesting proposition. I just think it would be just too complicated. Oh dearie me. Yorkshire Biker says, all day rain in York yesterday, bit drier today. I don't know if Audrey MacDonald is still in the show. I'm curious, if that political bias could answer the same question, what's happening in Northumberland at the minute? You can probably hear there the wind is picking up here a little bit now. Certainly, I think the weather bods are going to be, they're not going to be wrong in the end, and as long as we can finish the show in the dry, that'll be a bonus, because I don't really want the wind driving the rain straight at us. That would be a bit tricky. One thing at a time though. So what we're talking at the minute, gusting at the minute up to 24 mile an hour. No, that's the wrong screen. Get a grip, Mark. Yeah, 24 mile an hour. I was looking at the wrong thing. Not for the first time. So, plane you are looking at off to Heathrow. Let's just see if it is a 321. So inbound we have a British Airways A320-200, 22 years of age, on its way to us from London Heathrow, departed 52 minutes ago. Aircraft registration Golf Echo Uniform Alpha. That is your next arrival, small minutes away. The plane that you're looking at on the catwalk is, as I thought it might be, an Airbus A321 Neo Golf November Echo Oscar uniform, 5 years of age. So one in, one out. Oops. definitely getting a bit nippier now as well. So Audrey says calm, no rain, just damp in Northumberland. Well, I think you'd take that. I'll definitely take that if that's up for grabs. Right, let's do the incoming plane. I think the wind picking up tempo probably augurs something in terms of what's coming next rain-wise. I think Swiss are also on the move for their A320 return to Zurich. Yorkshire biker getting the A321 emoji going. Good stuff. Right, runway is clear. Showtime. So we've got a couple behind this, little catwalk of talent coming our way. I'm loving the improv for Yorkshire biker and Debbie with the Swiss. We need a Swiss tail fin if we're going to see more of them. Definitely. Oh, what we've got here. I did say they were starting to queue up a little bit. Slight exaggeration. KLM, we'll catch that in a mo. British Airways, Embraer 190 off to London City, I'm thinking. I think you're right, DB Bassman. The Swiss did turn around pretty quickly. We must be about due Air Canada now. That's the thinking. It was due out at 9, then it showed 9:15. Where are we now? 9:17, 9:18. So this Embraer on its way to London City. Good morning to anybody that has just joined the stream. Welcome to Edinburgh. Welcome to JetBlue Day. JetBlue is already here with their 321, but you can catch that one up in due course. Plenty of nice planes to see between now and show close. So the plan is, I mentioned show close, that will be around 10:30, maybe slightly after, but not much more, because obviously we need to manage power for the Aberdeen leg of the day. Well, there's our Air Canada departure, so that's that mystery wrapped up. DB Basserman, I'd seen, had posted an update on the inbound WestJet. Thanks DB for that. Kevin John Ellis, good morning to you. Welcome to Edinburgh. KLM is your next departure though, so the Smiley Dolphin is on its way back to Smiley Dolphin headquarters, Amsterdam Schiphol. Rab H with the KLM emoji deployed. Immediate launch. So this Ryanair Max 8 off to Rhodes, pretty much brand new, delivered to the company in January of this year. So as always folks, gentle plea on likes. If you're yet to have the opportunity to show us the love with a like, please do so. Goes a long way with YouTube, shows we've got a pulse. We're only going to be on air for the next hour and 15 minutes or thereabouts, so obviously goes a long way. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, we'd love to have you with us. We really would. And of course, likes and subs are entirely free. You okay? Oh. let's have a quick gaze at the Dreamliner while it's on show. I've just realised we've not changed over to the minty blue emoji tail fin. I have got one now. I just couldn't get my act together. No need for a comment on that one. I'll put that right next time we do Edinburgh. Sounds like we've got an ATR coming our way. That's that. But before we do that, let's do this. I thought it was inching forward to line up. I thought, can't possibly be. We've got somebody on finals. He's never going to nip that great thing out in advance. The inbound plane is a Ryanair from Faro. 737-800, several years of age. And there she is. Oops, wind is picking up. Canada steps forward. I better stop talking. I can't compete with an ATR. Welcome back, Lloyd. Track is just about clearing. The inbound Ryanair is turning off. Should be good to go. Right, from the big to the little. So the plane you're looking at, off to Dublin. Oh, good morning, Nick Gray. Sorry, my friend, we were a bit early today. JetBlue pulled a flanker on me, to be honest. Came in quite a bit early, 40 minutes, I guess, something in that region. At least you'll be able to see it and watch back. Better that than me turn up on time and fail to give you the plane. Lloyd's got breakfast on. Lloyd, what are you having for breakfast? Can you top brine pounders, scrambled eggs? Right, should about be ready. Just having a quick look to see what else is transponding as well. JetBlue still beating away. Of course, we're not going to get that during the show. EasyJet for Gatwick, I see transponding. I'm tempted to reach for a quick chug of water, but I know this plane will move the minute I do. You know how it goes. Tell you what, the EasyJet is racing along. See if I can get both in the shot. There you go. The good news is it's not parked up in front of me. I did fear that. Right, I've seen some fantastic generosity bleep in my ear. Let's just check I've got this in the right place. Rab H, who very kindly has donated £10 to the channel to help with travel costs. You're such a friend to the channel, Rab. We've got some great friends at Plain Sailing Aviation and we're proud to count you as one of them. Thank you, mate. Fireworks, now ski. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to get the lid on the box in a minute. Akiri 13 Dreamweaver, good morning to you. Lloyd's got cereal and a pancake with jam. Pancake with jam will do me as well. Cereal's just like the base layer, isn't it, really? I really wanted some toast this morning, but I had my cereal, smashed my way through the pot of tea, and I thought I'd better get on the road now I know the no, I nearly said it, didn't I? The JetBlue was running so blinking early. Having a quick look to my right just to see what is coming. So we are pretty much into the last hour of the show. Started a bit earlier, so we'll have to finish that little bit earlier for juice reasons. Nick Grabbus, good morning to you. What's this game called? I don't know. Making it up as you go along game, I reckon. But I've just seen another amazing piece of generosity. Can I get the fireworks on? I don't know. Brian Pounder has very generously donated to the channel as well, a Ko-fi.com donation, which of course means we get to keep all of it. I'm going to put the fireworks on. Easy for you, Brian. Hello. We'll finish that in a minute. I knew that was going to happen. Right, let's see where the next action is coming from. Somebody's on finals. While somebody's on finals, I'm just going to dob us on some tail fins.
EasyJet.
EasyJet, where's it from?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Sorry, what's your first name?
Liz.
Liz?
Yeah.
Mark Liz. Pleased to meet you.
Give you any followers now on YouTube.
Oh, you'll do for me. So you heard it here first from Liz. EasyJet from Birmingham is our next action. I'm going to get the camera readied. Right, Brian Pounder's fireworks. Let's finish these off. Thank you, Brian. And good morning to Maverick79. How we doing, Paul? Hope you're keeping well. John Rucroft has just polished off square sausage. That does sound spot on. Although I just don't do black pudding. I've got a mental block on that. It all does sound though that will go down a treat. Akira Dreamcat 13. No, I send it back to front. Akira Cat 13 Dreamweaver. I'm under duress. Yeah, I'm all good, so it's great to be in your company. Oh dear. I'm having to be a little bit more attentive than usual to the way that I'm eating the power today, because I think the whole setup, lock, stock and barrel, if I get it exactly right, I can get about 7 hours, just over 7 hours out of everything. And that's exactly what I'm going to have to manage to do today with Aberdeen later. It's exactly the kind of challenge I'm up for. Oh yeah, got that. Roger that. Thank you, Liz. Sorry, I can't quite get under the image. enough cable to keep following it. Maybe a little bit further. Right, I'll have to pass it on at that, folks. Otherwise, you're going to see a black screen where the HDMI cable gets yanked out the camera. Just as well anyway, somebody's on finals. Where's this one from, Liz?
Luton.
Luton. Very good. EasyJet from Luton, next in. Just feeling some spots of rain. I think I better put the lid on the box as soon as this lands, because I think it's coming. Not the plane, but the rain. Or both. Fairly gentle landing. Cursory puff of smoke. Ooh, hang on. There's something happening here on my screen. John Rucroft has very generously donated a super chat of £20. Thank you so much, John Rucroft. Awesome support, buddy. We're going to put some fireworks on in a minute. I think what I've got to do first, you might be the last firework moment for me. I'm just not sure what's happening with the rain. Fireworks for John Rucroft, let's do those now. That was birds scaring rather than supplementary sounds of celebration. Although it does sound quite celebratory, doesn't it? Right, somebody's on finals, that's good. Train also on finals there by the look of it. Edinburgh, Waverley or similar. So let me just jump to the bottom of the chat. Realised I might have missed the odd comment. I do apologise if I have missed anybody. I don't do that on purpose. It's only lack of competence. Gary Fleming, you are so right, my friend. Hitting that like button is it's the most kindest thing to do. Well, there's several kind of things you can do, but that's definitely one of them. Oops, plane's on its way in, isn't it? Getting all excitable. So, EasyJet from London Luton. You say? No, that's not that, is it? What's this one, Liz?
We tried.
Iberia. In my defence, I'm looking for a plastic bag. My viewfinder and everything is I just realised we parked that plane. I just got my cards back to front. Poof. So there's our Iberia Express. That looks an awful lot like United Airlines return to New York, although I can't see them on my flight radar. Don't know if folks at home have got anything there, but it's definitely that. Ken Edwards, good morning to Ken in Canada. I think you're the advance party, Ken, for the inbound WestJets. Keeping me straight, thank you. So, Rab says one of those WestJets, the Toronto 737 MAX 8 on an 11-mile final. Very good. And also we've got the Delta 767. That can't be from Toronto. I'm thinking that is, let's have a think, that'll be the New York. That will be the New York Delta. That's due in at 10:05. Anyway, here's our WestJet. It's here already. So we've got the WestJet Calgary Dreamliner behind this somewhere. So next inbound is that Delta 767-300 from New York. Departed 6 hours 8 minutes ago. The aircraft, 25 years of age, is, well, nearly upon us. Let's go see. So, United Airlines lining up next. I was just admiring what I think is a procession of planes coming our way, actually. That's 767, bought plenty of emoji splash I see in the chat. Alibi 58, Pa Pergrun, Pa, hello to you, by the way, good morning. Yorkshire Biker and DB Bassman. Oh, and more. Rab H. Whereas the 757 has also got a bit of action going on as well from Rab and Yorkshire Biker. So the track isn't quite yet clear. I can see the Delta is just about peeling off. We have somebody else on finals, longish finals at the minute, but we need to get this plane moving. The inbound plane, a British Airways City Flyer, Embraer 190. But before we see that, we wave this one off. Right, so there's the catwalk at the minute. Bit of a plain car park. So as I was saying, inbound City Flyer, an Embraer 190 standard, 11 years of age. That's your next plane. I think I'll have a quick moment for a quick swig. So what's happening on the catwalk? ATR strumming its way at the front of the queue. So the plane you can hear is yet another Aer Lingus ATR to Dublin. Of course, that's not the same thing as the plane you can see. The one you can see is a British Airways A320 bound for Heathrow. Back to the one you can hear. Not many gone out short today. Just felt a fat spot of rain there. It's coming in the lay-by. Noisy. I think the rain is coming. Just going to lid my box up, open roll. Preparing to batten down the hatches. Okay, ATR time. I think it's coming now, don't you? Hope I'm wrong. We only need half an hour more of dry run time. Good morning to anyone that has just joined the stream. I'm Mark here at Edinburgh. How goes it? From what I suspect is going to become a very wet Edinburgh pretty quickly. Keep seeing spots of rain appearing on bits of the kit. Time will tell. I've pulled my hood up, so that tells you where I think it's going. Do you know what? The Delta Airlines 767 has only just started to make its way to the gate. It was held for quite a bit. Right, there's an ATR in that bush. An ATR in the hand is worth 3 in the bush. This one is going to Nels Air Hub, apparently. An 8-year-old example. Golf Lima Mike Tango Charlie. Good morning. How you doing, Jack?
That's from JetBlue.
Sorry, mate?
That's from the JetBlue captain.
Oh! Really?
Yes,
How have you got that?
because we met him when we got off the bus as he was waiting at Finalizing.
No way! Is this mine?
Yeah, so
You're not showing it me?
that's for you because we got us landing.
Oh right, brilliant.
I'm going to send the link to your channel.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's going to tip it back all right.
Excellent. I'm all over the place now, I can't believe that. Wowee. Oh, blimey. There's a plane coming. I've got to show you this, folks. Friend of the channel, Jack McAlpine, has just showed up. And you probably heard that in commentary, but this is from the captain of that JetBlue arrival that we caught earlier in the show. Unbelievable. Thank you, Captain. I'm absolutely buzzing. Got my own JetBlue lanyard. Can't even get my words out. Oh, dearie me. And here comes the rain. I can hear Annie Lennox in my head now. Here comes the rain again. It really is. I think you can probably hear that now on the kit. That smattering of rain. We've had a good run. Eee, somebody's on finals. Better get ready. Better get steady. And that inbound plane is a Loganair from Southampton, an ERJ 145, 25 years of vintage. Scotland's finest on camera. Rain's getting a bit bouncy now. A little bit tasty. Just going to check the lens team. I'm afraid I'm going to have to start wiping a bit more, I think. Lens is currently dry. Good morning, Finnair A350 fan, Dallas, Australia. How are you doing? Lloyd says we have got a black and white American Gulfstream 550 landing shortly.
You've seen this Gulfstream coming in?
Only just seen it mentioned in the chat. Wow, that looks pretty tasty.
So, Kiki, any...
We're on it, Lloyd. We are on it. And happy birthday, Finnair A350 fan, Dallas, Australia. Sorry, I hadn't realised it was also your birthday. Chopper overhead. I suppose I ought to try and get it. I think we might have time. It's too steep at the minute. Okay, gives me a chance to reposition a couple of bits and pieces. Right, EasyJet, next in. Right, one in, one out. This one ain't hanging about, is it? And he's off to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Thank you, Lloyd Bell, for confirming we've got a Czech G280 pinging on the ground. Looking forward to catching that too.
Wow.
So this is going to be holding short on account of the inbound aircraft, which I think might be that Gulfstream given time elapsed. Nope, it's the Air Baltic. The Air Baltic A220-300, the first of the show. Yankee Lima Alpha Bravo uniform is the plane's registration, brand new in February 2024. Had 2 or 3 brand new ones today, haven't we? Right, here we go. I do like the Air Baltic look as well. Lime fresh. Although I kind of made it sound like a toilet cleaner when I say that. Sorry, I went a bit heavy there, team. Fingers slipping on the bag. At least the rain seems to have eased off again. Didn't really add up to much, just threatened it for a few seconds. Now we're back to that very, very slight drizzle. So, our Gulfstream G550 inbound. It's an NA to NA, except we know where NA is this time. We're here at Edinburgh. Cannot wait to see this close up and personal. Small minutes out at the moment. Currently just shy of 2,000 feet. Of course, this plane needs to give up the track space first, but that'll be easy enough. And of course, good morning and welcome to anyone who has joined the stream. We're into the last 20-25 minutes. Lovely to be in your company. I'm Mark, here at Edinburgh International Airport. Here we go. Okay, where's our Gulfstream? Give me a Gulfstream.
That's the day that A3 called. Oh no, this is the Gulfstream. I thought it was. It's strange T-tail A320 though.
First bizjet of the show, is it not? Or have I just forgotten? Oh, it looks a belter. Right, nothing I can see on final, so we'll stay with that as it finishes rolling out. Ian Nicholson, good morning to you, and good morning to J21. Do you hear some ATC in the background? A number of other spotters standing in and around me. So yeah, that's undoubtedly what you can pick up. That looks pretty sleek, does it not? At least it's not a hazy day today. Ooh, Ryanair. Bombing the view. So the next plane in is going to be a Norwegian, a plain tail fin, I think. Plain tail fin on a plane, whatever next. Plane you're looking at is departing for Hamburg, so we'll stay with the Hamburg movement while it's rolling. I'll wait for a Norwegian Freddie Mercury on a plane sailing aviation live stream at Edinburgh continues. And here we go. So this departure, Ryanair to Hamburg. Not hanging about. John Probert, good morning to you, John. Delighted you're enjoying the stream and the prospect of Aberdeen this afternoon. Got to be honest with you, living the dream. Seems too long since we were last at Aberdeen, to be fair. End of August, I think, or maybe it's early August. I just get sketchy on such things. Overdue, let's say overdue. So our next inbound is a WestJet Dreamliner all the way from Calgary. Departed 7 hours 22 minutes ago. Next in after this. Here we go, folks, here we go. Our second WestJet of the show, but our first WestJet Dreamliner. not given away my plane of the day to the JetBlue A321neo earlier on in the show. That inbound WestJet Dreamliner would have been my plane of the day. Close but no cigar. Well, that's interesting, Lloyd Bell. Let's see what we do get tonight. As long as we get plenty of action, I'll be cock-a-hoot. I can't wait to see what is up there, to be honest. Nick Gray, look forward to showing it you, my friend. Aberdeen is just, well, I found it an absolute head exploder. Love it, absolutely love it. Especially when those helicopters are going. Good morning, Mohawk Scotland. Hello to you. I'm sorry I've missed your entry into the chat, and anyone else that I've missed, I do apologise. Try hard not to miss. Not very successful always, but you know, try me darndest. Right, I'm just going to give us a quick side-on view of that Dreamliner. Sorry if I've swizzled round a bit fast. It's just exquisite. Exquisite. It's a good enough word. Here we go. Just in time for it to turn off for its gate. Beautiful. United 757 from Washington, 7 minutes out. That feeds neatly into the time envelope. Rab H, cheers for the heads up. I think we will take stock straight after that there's nothing else that's super tasty inbound. I think we've done most of the inbound heavies. So literally, folks, into the last sort of 13 minutes or so of the show. If you've not yet had the chance to exercise the old like, grateful if you could. Leave a nice footprint for us. Looks like we're probably going to finish with a 757 inbound from Washington, I think. But let's just see. Audrey out with Foxy. See you later. See you in Aberdeen. Oh, Air France hot. What time's that? 10:48. Oh, we'll be gone by then. Literally, I've got to go on to Aberdeen after this, so we're back on again at 3 o'clock. So I'm guessing I'll not see you in Aberdeen. Nor was I attempting to check. So yeah, from the arrivals, it looks like that United 757 is... Ooh, DB Bassman, you are the top man. Thank you so much. Get yourself some Aberdeen rowies. Am I saying that right? Local delicacy. Roger that, DB Bassman. Where would you find these rowies? Do you find them, well, don't know, where'd you go? Tell me. And DB, I think we'd get the fireworks on, mate, as well, because the rain has stopped. Oh, hang on a minute. Double fireworks. Mohawk Scotland, super friend to the channel, has gifted 5 memberships. Awesome from both. So let's call the names out and then I go fireworks. James Woolard, XC Guard Tim, Dept, Scottish content creators, and Linda Cooper all receive a membership courtesy of Mohawk Scotland. So let's do DB's fireworks first. Excellent stuff. Right, here we go. DB Bassman, here's your fireworks. And to complete the cavalcade of fireworks and extravaganza and all that for Mohawk Scotland, here's your fireworks. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Caught up on fireworks, pulse pounding away, all that excitement. So if it sounds like I'm blowing, it's because I am. Right, so I see Ryanair inbound from Barcelona. The Max 8200, Max 8200, yeah, just about a year of age. Where is our 757? Oh, I've got it. Just going to rotate the camera around a little bit. This is not the lovely side of the airport, but anyone unfamiliar with its charms, the tower is definitely lovely, however viewed. Get them in the co-op. Roger that, DB. I will investigate. Rowie as in Bowie, or Rowie as in Bowie. I'm going to say Rowie as in Bowie, David Bowie. I'm going to say David, well, say David Bowie, couldn't you? Oh, I don't know. Get myself into a hole. Lloyd says we've got our Czech Gulfstream 280 taxiing. Roger that, Lloyd. I've got my eye on the horizon, eye on the prize. So let's just get a little bit ready. I can't believe how fast today's show has actually gone. Foxy B is in the house. How are you doing, Foxy B? Any time is good time, Foxy. Any time is good time. Hope you're keeping well. You're just in time for the finale anyway. The United Airlines 757 from Washington is not that far out. Then it's going to be a case of rodding this all up in the next several minutes, 10 minutes or so, sticking it in the car and off to Aberdeen for a 3 o'clock kickoff. Continuity of action's been a bit spotty at times this morning, but we've had some great planes. I mean, you know, a show that has Air Canada in it, Qatar in it, WestJet, JetBlue, I still can't believe we got JetBlue, United Airlines and Delta. These, you know, oh, here's our Gulfstream 280. You can probably just make it just the other side of that fire training fuselage. Cool, that's a belter. I'm going to have to take a picture of that. I can see something on the far horizon. It's probably the inbound Ryanair from Barcelona. So I have to be careful not to be hypnotised by the plane you are looking at. Otherwise, I'm going to bring myself into disrepute. Debbie, have more faith in the co-op. I don't think my co-op would have them. It has newspapers and milk, and then it becomes, you know, whenever I need dishwashing tablets, they never seem to have any. Or loo roll. Well, they have loo roll, but if I come home with this is a really obscure conversation, but toilet rolls in our house are white. If I just pick up any of the other colours and bring them back, I'll just get heaped with derision. Right. Anyway, that's a sentence I never thought I would be using. Right, we'll pick this belter up in a minute. Let's remember where we've seen it. This is probably, the inbound is probably going to be our last but one then, isn't it? Because as soon as the United 75's in, I've got to skedaddle. My word for the day, skedaddle. So, out of the bushes will our Gulfstream 280 emerge. Our United Airlines arrival, getting closer. I can't see it yet, but it's pretty much on finals, but that's okay because that gives me a chance to take a picture of this. I'm not going to go to camera at the end as I usually would, because it's going to be a case of getting this all taken down quickly. We'll do the thank yous and then I'll zoom away. Right, I'm going to take a couple of pictures, going to freeze the frame momentarily. That was the first. Oh, I like this. And that was a false start. Give me a third one. That was it. Thank you very much, team. So don't adjust your sets. Oh, inbound 757. So what's going to happen? This is our final arrival of the show. We'll wave the bizjet off, and then, in fact, we'll do the thank yous in between time, so I can be really slick for once. Welcome to Edinburgh. So while we await this baby to go, I just want to say some thank yous before we go too deep. So Yvonne V celebrating 3 months with the channel, DB Bassman 9 months, Rab H with a Ko-fi donation, and also Brian Pounder, both kindly Ko-fiing us. John Rucroft and DB Bassman both generously super chatting us. And I don't think, turning the page, Mohawk Scotland very generously donating 5 memberships. Beloved moderators team, grateful if you could confirm if you think I've missed anybody. You know how much I hate doing that. I don't think I have. And thank you as well to the moderators team, Rab H, Nell W, Alibi 58 and Dopey Gorp dropped in for a bit, and I'm sure I've seen Alexandra Wood as well. Alibi, I think I've dodged a bullet this morning. Will enjoy dodging a bullet this afternoon too. I've put Abby in charge of weather, so I am hoping all is good. 150 likes up as well. Thank you, team. Bye. Right, everybody, you've been absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to put us on the catwalk. We'll fade out from there. I'm just going to quickly check in the chat. There's nothing that needs an urgent response. Crikey, I can't get the camera to hold its position. What's going on? It's not working out quite how I wanted to finish. Okay, best I can do. Mark Pride, hi, I've not said hi to you, but I'll see you later in Aberdeen, definitely, my friend. Nick Ray, ditto. Yorkshire Biker, my pleasure. KLM's going to be the final plane of the show. I've had one of my changes of heart. Can't not do this. Then I'll cut the feed. So I'm on a time budget, so gotta go. You've been fantastic, everybody. Hope to see you later. 3 o'clock UK time. I'll show you the charms of Aberdeen. Bye for now.